regarding Hansi Flick. Hi everyone, this is another video and thank you again for joining back my channel. Today we'll be going to discuss about what actually are the doubts that I genuinely have on Hansi Flick. If you're actually taking Hansi Flick's entire coaching career into perspective and into consideration, we'll just get to see that probably the only significant role that he had was at Bayern Munich, where he was there for around 1.5 years and he won 7 titles. But also we have to consider the fact that they had genuinely good players in their ranks. Muller was there, Musiala was there, they had Lewandowski, they had a lot of power players in their ranks who can genuinely turn the game upside down. What is Hansi Flick actually known for? What are his strengths and genuinely what are his weaknesses? We'll also get deep dive much into it. The first trend that I genuinely believe that Hansi Flick has is the vertical play. He's actually very good in creating the width. He's very good in actually creating. He is not that much of believer regarding positional play. He is not that much of a coach who actually wants to keep much of the ball. He wants to make 1 2 quick passes, probably a long pass, and he wants to get straight into the D box of the opposition. Probably he will take a shot from the outside. Probably he will ask his width players, that is his left wing and the right wing, the left fullbacks and the right fullbacks, to actually put some crosses into the box, and probably they would try to head and score from there. That is the kind of the coaching style that Hansi Flick generally has. But Hansi Flick, the problem with Hansi Flick is, as the more you attack, the more the number of players you push forward, the more the number of players are above. If you actually lose the ball, if you kind of, because you are in the D box of the opposition and there are chances that you will actually lose the ball, probably if that happens, then there is more probability of a counter attack getting generated from that. There is the probability of a counter attack just starting off from there, and probably that's the reason why, if you see entire Hansi Flick's career, you will see that he has actually conceded a lot of goals. Yes, he has scored many, but then he has also conceded a lot of goals. His XG at Bayern Munich was, his team was scoring 3, which is actually very very good. In a 90 minutes game, if you're actually scoring 3 goals every single time, then it's actually tremendous. But then he's also conceding 1.5, so it basically means that he's bound to concede one, and if his defense is not that great, he will concede a second as well. That is the problem I am genuinely having with Hansi Flick. Because suppose खुदा ना खास्ता क्या होता है कि if actually what happens is, suppose because Lewandowski is not at his peak as he used to be, and if you are actually thinking of scoring 3 goals every single game or 2 goals every single game, then each of your forward line members like Lamine Yamal ho jaye, Lewandowski, or somebody like Xavi, Gavi, Pedri, Gundogan, everybody should be having a season where they would at least score 10 to 15 goals, because otherwise you won't get to see that number. Because you can expect Lewandowski to score around 25, but then if he's but you can't expect Lewandowski to score 40, right? So that is the issue that I'm genuinely seeing with this Hansi Flick tactics. And Hansi Flick is more of a somebody who will be actually generating pressure, who will be actually making attacking presses. So what happens is, his first defense line will be starting from right from the onset. Like, he will actually, if he loses the ball on the opposition's D box, probably a quick counter attack will be stopped by generating a lot of attacking press. But do we have genuinely those players who can actually attack and take the snatch the ball, who will actually win the ball from the opposition? Probably the second ball they will win. We don't have that many players in the ranks. Yes, Gavi is genuinely one of them, but do we can you expect Pedri to behave like that? Can you expect Pedri to actually function like that? Pedri is more somebody who is more accustomed with the positional play, who is more accustomed with the way Barcelona play has always been. right from the time we have known Barcelona. Tiki taka, Spanish football is something which is extremely different from German football, right? That is genuinely one of the reasons that is worrying me when Hansi Flick is actually coming into the picture, because yes, Hansi Flick has got tremendous coaching titles, tremendous trophies, tremendous decor. He is a decorated manager, but then he has got a personality. But then, is he actually German? He's a German coach, to be honest. He hasn't tasted success in Germany, but then he was extremely successful there at Bayern Munich. And actually, the positional play, the way Bayern Munich plays, that is completely different from Spanish football and from Barcelona in general. So, are we expecting him to function? Are we expecting him to succeed at the same way, at the same level, like he succeeded at Bayern Munich? That is what we have to wait and see. But then I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited for this new venture of this new venture of Hansi Flick. We have to wait and see what Hansi Flick brings to the table. But then, as Barca fans, as coolers, we will genuinely want him to succeed at Barcelona. But he has been given a 1 year contract plus a 1 year extension. Let's just wait and see what happens. We are truly eager to actually witness the era of Hansi Flick. We hope he gets a long run, and we hope he is successful at Barcelona. It's Visca el Barça, Forca Barça. Come on.